Hello pilots and ground crew, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today it's Retracts again. It's the FMS 1400 F4U Corsair. That's a lot of letters. But I don't own a 1400 F4U Corsair from FMS, sorry. But I do own a Dynam F4U Corsair, which is smaller. It's about 1200mm, not the 14. However, the new Retracts, the FMS ones, fit lovely into it. And we're talking very strong steel Retracts, extremely durable. Not like the stock ones that come, which bend quite easily and jam up the motors. But that's enough of me gabbing. Let's get to the bench and compare the two. Tell you where I bought them from. I had to buy it as a split set, as in the struts, the wheels and the actual Retracts. Now I hunted about a bit, but I'll tell you more on the bench when I show you. Okay then, to the bench. That way actually. Here we go then, guys and girls. The FMS Retracts for the 1400 Corsair, 1400mm Corsair. But like I said, I don't own one of them. I own the Dynam F4U Corsair, which is about 1250mm. However, these Retracts are almost a plug and play switch swap. There is the smallest amount of opening up the hole in the wing just for these to fit. They are slightly bit wider here, but it's negligible. It's hardly worth mentioning. Negligible, whatever. Hardly worth mentioning. But I'll show you when I show you them installed. I will not be doing an installation video, not on these. Like I said, there's almost a plug and play. Now, when you get the Retracts, they don't come with the struts and the wheels all connected up like this one. You buy them separate. Now, I made the mistake of hoping when I bought these, I got these Retracts from Sussex Model Centre. You can get them all over the place, Motion RC, all over the world. But I got these from Sussex Model Centre because I wanted them quick. And because I'm in the UK and they're in the UK, brilliant. They cost me around just under £60, including shipping. And when you compare them to the standard ones that come on the model, you'll see the difference. Now, I was hoping to coin a phrase, rob Peter to pay Paul, take some old struts off one of my other sets of Retracts and connect them on, but I just couldn't get one that was the right size, so I ended up having to buy the wheels and the struts as well. Now I couldn't get any of them in the UK, so I thought I'm in trouble here. However, there's a company, I'm reading that upside down, alright, Porcupine RC. It's a Hong Kong based company. I've never used them before, but I placed an order on the 24th of September for these wheels. They arrived on the 28th of September with about £3 worth of shipping. So fast or what? 4 days from Hong Kong to the UK. If you use DHL, it'll take you a week and they'll charge you a fortune, which has happened to me, so I'm allowed to knock them because it's happened to me. Now, getting back to the main Retracts, we've done the advertising. I know I'm not getting paid, I bought these, this is just what happened. Like I say, these compared, getting old pair down, compared to the standard ones which I took off the F4U Corsair I've got, it's night and day. All the, oh, I'll tell you what, I've got one that's open here, you'll see better, sorry. All the insides here, your mechanism, your motor, Okay, the motors will be similar, apart from on the new ones the motors are a hell of a lot stronger. They're encased in heat shrink and they've got a much smoother, more scale action, which I'll show you. Whereas the old ones, the thin, the bend, they're not made very well, and they're just not sturdy, and they bend quite a lot. A lot of people might think that's the wheel. If I hold on to the wheel, that's where the actual wheel strut connects onto the retract, and the weak, there's a lot of play, a lot of give, and when you come down and land, they bend, which you'll know if you're watching this video. Right, I'll just show you this retract working, not because... Right, if that looked like it jumped a bit, it did, because my battery on my camera ran out, which just happened before to me. I will just show you these retracts working. First of all, you can see night and day if I compare the old with the new. All metal, reinforced, super strong. Cool is just the word I'll use. Plug them in and let's turn them on. That is so sweet. That really is sweet. Especially when you compare them with the old ones, which I'm not going to plug in, because if you're watching this you've probably got the old ones and you know how, well, rubbish they are. Well, I say rubbish, if you're on a perfect, if you've got a field, a proper runway, and you're flying off a runway, well, then you'll be alright. It just say if you're flying off a field and you've got just the smallest bit of bump, that these bend real easily. They do bend. I've had to replace them before. However, getting back to these, like I said, I had to buy this part separate, the strut and the wheel, and all you do is the marks are already set in for you. I'll just zoom right in, hopefully you can see that. There's actual indentation in the top of the arm here, and wrong side, and at the side of the arm for these struts to fit perfect. All they got is a couple of little grub screws, one there and one underneath, so you can't get them the wrong way around like I nearly did. And you just slide in, line up the slots like that. Little bit of Loctite is advisable, but not a necessity. I mean, let's be honest, the weight's going down when they land, so they're hardly going to come out. But a little bit of Loctite maybe, and there you go. It's set up to fit straight into your model. The actual wheels you get, I'll put a few pictures up as I'm talking so you know where we're getting these things from, but the actual wheels, they're rubber, and they've got a nice little bit of give, so you get a bit of suspension there as well. But these things are cool. They're super strong. The plastic even, this has got a plastic casing on, as you can see, and also the original retracts have a plastic casing on, but this is the original one. It is thin, it's flimsy, whereas on this, I don't know what type of plastic it is on the new FMS ones that they've used, but it is strong. It's not your bog standard bit of plastic. This thing is strong. It's very tactile, if that's the word, touchable. But if I just zoom out again, sorry about this, if I give this a shake, nothing. They are so strong. The only noise you're going to get is from the wheel spinning. They've got plenty of support and they're great. Like I said, the wheels, you can get them in Britain. I found a shop, but they're about 40 quid. So I paid for the struts and the wheels, I paid about £8 when you include the shipping. It came to about £12, something like that. I'll leave links in the description of everything and where to get them from and the prices. And like I say, the Retracts, I could have got them cheaper if I'd have gone overseas to buy them, but I wanted them quick, which, as it worked out, because the wheels and the struts came quick, it was fine. So I paid £60 for the Retracts themselves, and another 15, shall we say, roughly, for the landing gear, the struts and the wheels. But I'll leave links in the description of everything. Now, like I say, I'm not going to do an installation video. I'll just get these into the model and you'll see how nice they fit. And I'll show you the smallest little modification I had to make. And if anyone's noticed that little green dot on there, that little green sticker, you can ignore it. That was just for me, for something completely different. Okay? Right then, so I'll get them installed, I'll show you them installed, and show you the smallest modification I had to make. Okay then, pilots, thanks for watching, and I won't come back to you, so cheers and I'll catch you next time. There you go, pilots, that's the bit I've had to cut out. But to be honest, all this you're seeing under here where you're seeing the white foam, right, I did not have to cut that out. I should not have cut it out, I should say. That was a mistake. All you'd have to do is the small bit at the front here and here, just a little bit out there, and that's simply for the end of the strut, and a tiny piece from the inside of the wheelbase for the wheel to come out, and we're talking maybe a mil, 2 mil. Right, but all this here that I've cut out, I did not have to cut out. That was a mistake. That is my fault, my bad. Alright, I'll just show you it working then. Hope you can see from that angle. Yep. Cool or what? But as I say, all this here, you did not have to cut that out. That was a complete mistake, error on my part. Just this little bit here where my thumb is, and just a little piece there and a little piece there, where you can just see the wheel is just that little bit different in size. You can change that wheel out, 2 grub screws, put a different one in, make it bigger if you wanted, but that's what I should have done, but I went with stock. So there you go, just stopping her up again. All I'll do with this now, I'll just sand it down smooth, put mix a bit of dark blue paint with some PVA glue, paint it up, and it'll look good as new. Alright then, pilots, I've got the other one to get on with now. Yeah, that's just a big hole waiting for it. But thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed. As I said, the FMS 1400mm Corsair Retracts, but they fit into the Dynam Spitfire, the Dynam F4U Corsair, which is about 1250mm, with the smallest amount of modification. Not that much, unless you're an idiot like me. Well then guys, quick look, now they're installed and the paint job's done, so just thought I'd show you them working. That is so cool in my opinion. Anyhow, as you can see, the paint job's all finished, so they're all ready to go. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers!